Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Clay Loves Logic. And what an episode it will be. For today, we have another Colorado puzzle by Florian Wortmann. I've solved every single one of these puzzles. I know I featured one. It was the first puzzle I featured on the channel, but I might have featured another. I love these puzzles so much. This is my favorite series of puzzles on Logic Masters Germany, this Colorado series. I have just about an hour to spare today, maybe a little bit more, so I don't want to waste any time getting into it. As always, I'll put the link to this puzzle in the video's description so you can try it out if you'd like, and I would really advise you do, because these are some of the most fun puzzles there are. Colorado 13, Florian Wortmann. I cannot wait. Okay, start puzzle. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So you have to have the digits 1 to 9 in every 3x3 box, in every row, and in every column. Now, we have a knight's move constraint, so if this digit here, the central digit, was a 2, and we think about how a knight moves on a chessboard, a knight could move to this spot. A knight could also move to this spot, right? So we start to see all these sort of perimeter spots cannot be 2s. If the central digit was a 2, that's how that works. Digits joined by an x sum to 10. These two digits would sum to 10. Digits joined by a v sum to 5. All x's and v's are given. What that means is these two digits here, they could never be 2 and 3. That would sum to 5, and there's no v there, so that is not allowed. And then we have digits along an arrow must sum to the digit in the corresponding circle. Okay, so there's two sets of digits. So the smallest this could be would be 5. But I'm not going to put that in yet. That is not where we're starting. We're starting this puzzle how we start every Colorado puzzle. We are going to grab all of our 5 pairs. We're going to pencil mark them. 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. And we're going to get our adjacent 6, 7, 8, 9s. And now, of course, we are going to turn to the colors. Now, when you do these puzzles, right, what can you say? And where should we start? I think we're going to start with this one, right? Because when you look at how you can arrive at summing to 5 with 2 digits, you can have 1 and 4, or you can have 2 and 3. So there's only 2 options. So I can say this digit here is blue, because it's certainly not any of these digits. It is different and distinct. There's no repeated digits in here. And I can say blue and pink sum to 5. And then I can say green and yellow sum to 5. If you've seen me solve any coloring puzzles, you know the colors I pick. This shouldn't surprise you. Not today. There's a new Colorado puzzle. Not today. It's too much fun. You bring me a toy, I'll throw it, but we're solving Colorado puzzle today. And so I'm going to say that the blue digit with dark blue sums to 10. So I can put dark blue in there, and we know that these sum to 10. Now, we're going to have to put a blue digit somewhere in this box, and it can't be a knight's move apart from another blue digit. So this digit could not be blue. This also can't be blue because of Sudoku, and this cannot be blue because of Sudoku. So this one, and this one. So we have to have a blue digit somewhere up here. Okay, now this here, look, this digit here, this is part of a 5 pair, and it can't involve green or yellow because we couldn't put either of them there. So this is blue and pink, but this one here can't be blue because of knight's move. So this is pink and this is blue. Moving down the puzzle. We're going to have to, well, now we know that this one here, right, for the same reason that we could say this one wasn't yellow and green, we can say this one isn't blue or pink. So this digit here can't be green via knight's move. So yellow's here and green is here. Okay, so now this one could never be yellow and this one could never be green. But can this one be yellow and this one be green? Yes, I think that's a possibility. And this one could also be blue. This one could also be pink. Not too useful yet, but let's turn our attention down here because look, we've seen 3 of the 4 low digits. We have yellow, we have green, we have blue. So this one here has to be pink, which makes this light blue and it makes this dark blue. And now this one's not dark blue and this one is. Same logic applies here now. This has to be green and yellow. Oops. And now we can see that this one here has to be, well, it's going to have to be light blue and dark blue, isn't it? Because we need a low digit and we need a high digit. And we can see that the low digit can't be green or yellow. But I'm going to tell you that the low digit also can't be pink. This couldn't be pink because of Sudoku, and this one here couldn't be pink because of knight's move. So this is going to be light blue, dark blue. That is true. Excellent. Okay. Let us contend with this 5 pair, maybe. This one here could be yellow or pink, And this one could be light blue or green. It's going to be exactly the same as this, right? Because one will be one of those pairs and one will be the other. Okay, well now look, what do we put into this 10 pair here, right? We need a low digit and a high digit. And now we know that we can't have the low digit yellow or green because they're both spoken for. And we also can't have blue in here, can we? Because of this dark blue. So this is a pink and purple, and that's going to solve this. And in track, that's going to solve this. It's also going to solve this to some extent. It lets us place, relatively what's in there. Okay, so now we can see there's only one more spot for the light blue digit. It has to be there, just via Sudoku. And then we need to put a light blue digit somewhere here. And I'm going to claim right now that either of those are fine. It's going to, maybe where we put the pink might be an indicator. So let's think about that, actually. Right, because the knight's move sees this square and this square. Normal Sudoku sees these squares, and then normal Sudoku sees those squares. So pink is going to be somewhere here or here, which is going to force pink to be somewhere here or here. That is true. Yeah. Okay, sure. So let's think about the blue digit now. We can see via Sudoku it's in none of those spots. So it's going to be somewhere. And look at this. Okay, another important point. This blue here can see that spot. And so can this blue, actually. So our blue options are slightly limited. We have 3 potential places we can put a blue digit. And then better, if we look at the bottom box, if we look at box 7, where do we put blue? Well, we certainly don't put it in any of these 3 because of this blue. We don't put it here because of this blue, or here because of this blue. And we also don't put it here because of this one is a knight's move. So let's make sure we're right about that. None of those places, none of these places, not there, nor there. So this is blue, actually, which means it's not pink. And then pink is therefore forced to be there. None of these are blue now. So this is blue, and this is pink. And let us, and then of course we can say that's not blue, so this is. And now we can pencil mark our, oops, whoops, what have I done? Okay, like that. And then our pinks, there's a couple more. Okay, sure. So now what? We need to put a pink digit somewhere up here, don't we? And we need to put a pink digit somewhere here. Look at that. So this digit here can't be pink via this one. That's true. This digit can't be pink via this one. So our pink options are like that. I think so. Right, now what does that tell us, though? Well, beautifully, this one here can't be pink, can it? Because if this is pink, you couldn't put a pink digit here or here, right? If this is pink, this isn't pink because of Sudoku, but this one's not pink because of anti-knight. So this is not pink, which means this is pink. And then we can say this one's pink because we know we need a pink in this row. This is not pink. And now we know that this is not pink, and therefore this is pink. And we should have all of our pinks now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have all of our greens, I think. Or blues, sorry. Yeah. We have a great deal of our greens and yellows. This puzzle is going excellently. I love these puzzles. I love these puzzles so much. Okay, let us contend with where we're going to have to put some other digits. Well, can we finish the greens and yellows yet? Let's consider that instead, because maybe we can. A yellow in box 5. Where do you put a yellow? Not down there, not there. One of 3 places. Where do you put a green? One of 3 places. Right? Yes. Okay. And what about box 4? Do we know enough about box 4 yet? No, not really. Just the yellow would have to be somewhere down here. And green would have to be somewhere like that. Okay, maybe down here is better. I don't think it is just yet. Although, you know what is interesting actually, look, this digit here, I want to claim that this can't be green or yellow. Let's just think about this for a second. If this is green, that means this is yellow. So this digit couldn't be green via Sudoku, and it couldn't be yellow via Antonite. Yellow and green. Yeah, right? Yeah, that doesn't work. There's no way that could work, right? Yeah, that can't work. No, not right now. Hey, sorry, everyone. I'll see if she gets this out of her system quick. Um, okay. So the point I wanted to make, get a toy, get a toy, get a toy. Miss, I'm not playing anymore. You can get a toy. Go get that. Okay. I'm just gonna pause this quick. Okay. All right, we're back. So the point I was trying to make before I was so rudely interrupted by my dog is that, of course, we can see that this can't be green or yellow because of these greens and yellows. And now we've disproven this here. This cannot be green and yellow because of this Knight's Move Sudoku constraint, which means both green and yellow have to be in this row or this column of this box. And what's nice about that is they cannot be beside each other because there's no 5 pairs. So we can relatively place them in 2 positions. But what we can do, therefore, is actually place yellow and green in this box. We can see that because there's nowhere else that they could go. Okay, and now it gets really, well, it's starting to get a little bit more interesting because now, relatively, I can say without doubt that this here, these 2 digits are a yellow and tan pair. Tan is the friend of yellow in combination that sums to 10 when I do these puzzles. And you can see that that's the only 2 spots. Oh, well, yellow has to be here, which means its friend has to be there. Green now has to be in one of 2 positions in the bottom. I don't think we can say which yet. Okay. Now what? Well, yellow and green are not in the bottom here because we already have 2. We can see that. Yellow and green are also not in this digit because of these 2, both seeing it via Antonite. So we have a few different positions with which we can place yellow and green. But if we think about just green, we can remove this one because of the relative constraints we have, knowing that green is in one of these 2 positions. So we actually have green down to 3 spots, which is interesting, maybe. Now, yellow's a bit tougher to place. We know that yellow's not there or there, but I mean, yellow could still be in any 4 of these positions. I don't want to pencil mark that in yet. So maybe let's turn our attention to, yeah, you know what? This is beautiful. I was just going to say, let's turn our attention to dark blue, and that is, of course, the place to look because let's look at this central box here. And notice what's happening now that we've placed these. Dark blue cannot go down here, nor can it go across there. So dark blue has to be here. Uh-oh. That breaks the puzzle. That breaks the puzzle. Because blue cannot be here or here. In fact, that's a really interesting thing. So let's just 1 second. I want to just back this up a little bit. Maybe I went too fast. Let's think about blue then, because we can see a problem right away in that with light blue being here, we've broken the puzzle. Because where do you put dark blue? Yeah, and the answer is nowhere. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. What is going on with this puzzle now? I thought it was going pretty smoothly. You know, everything points to this working so far. We put dark blue somewhere down there. That's fine. The blues are just coming along swimmingly. Now we need to place light blue, and it can't be there, it can't be there, and it can't be there. And the puzzle is broken. Where did I go wrong then? And is there a way to fix it without just restarting the puzzle? How did we arrive at this one being blue? Oh, this one can't be blue. Look at that. That's a knight's move away. Okay. Maybe that's the issue. Where does blue then go? Well, blue actually goes here. Yeah, light blue goes here. Does that fix it? This can't therefore be blue. So this is dark blue. And then light blue now has to go here. Guys, I think I fixed it. I thought everything was going really smoothly. I didn't want to accept that there was an issue that was too big for me to find because I felt like things were going in the right place. Um, I think that's all correct now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's correct. Um, because I really think it is. Yeah, so let's consider yellow then, because there's a couple tricks we can do. Right, because when you have this pattern in Sudoku with Knight's move, you can eliminate this. I mean, it's the same thing we did for these two digits. This can't be yellow anymore because of the presence of this yellow tan pair. This one's not yellow. This one's not yellow either because it would be beside this one here and it would give us a five pair we're not allowed to have. This is not yellow because there's already two of them. And this is not yellow because this pair both see it via Knight's move. So yellow is only in one of two positions now. And then what can we say about green? Can we say anything similar? We know green's not there. Green's not here. Green is in one of three places. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, let's think about purples now. Because purple's pretty interesting. There's a lot of digits, right? A lot of spaces where we can't put a purple. So let's turn our attention to that. Where do you put a purple in? What box makes the most? You know, this box makes the most sense. Box two, look at that. Purple across the top row. Purple not there. Can't be beside a pink. This is a purple digit, which forces a purple digit to be here, doesn't it? Because we need a purple digit in the central. And this would not only would this be a knight's move away, it's also beside its 10 pair, which it can't be. So that's purple. Neither of these are purple, so purple's not in the top row. So purple's in one of, oh, and it can't be here because of Sudoku, so this is purple. Purple therefore then has to be in one of these three spots, and it is fully open right now, so let's not consider that too strongly yet. What do I want to tell you about the remaining places with which we could place a purple? Well, one thing I want to tell you is purple is not here or here. And the second it's not here or here, it has to be here because it can't be there. So this is a purple digit. And that is going to be helpful in that we now have to put purple in one of two positions. And we have to put purple in one of two positions here. And, nice. Purple can't be in the bottom here. Look at that. That's awesome because of pink. So purple can only be in the bottom here, so it has to be. That is going to eliminate a few other things from being purple. Purple's in one of two positions. Can we do any better than that? I don't think so just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have to place one here in one of two positions. And there's no limitation on it yet. So it doesn't help as much as I thought it would, but that is fine. Okay, well, let's consider the tan digit, because the tan digit is yellow's friend. Or, you know what, orange is better. So I always pair orange with green, and it's really easy for this box here, because we know that that has to be orange. There's just, it would be beside a green if it went anywhere else. So orange now has to be in one of those two positions, and orange is in one of these three positions. I don't want to pencil mark all three of those yet, but I want to keep. Okay, so orange is not there. Orange is in two positions here. Why is that helpful? See, the problem is I don't know where enough of my green digits are to be able to fully, make sense of it. I'm sure there's a way to see it just yet. I just don't quite. What digits do we even need left in here? Well, we need a tan in here and a brown. Brown's 5 in this puzzle. It always is. So tan's not here. Tan's in one of two places. And then what else do we need in here? Brown and orange. And what can I tell you about brown and orange? In this current setup, I can't tell you a thing about it. Other than tan is always in the top row here, so this is not tan. So tan is in one of two positions. In fact, this is all just going to be a tan, brown, orange. Yeah. Now, what can I tell you? If this is orange, if this digit here is orange, this couldn't be orange via Sudoku, and this couldn't be, this couldn't be orange via Knight's Move, this couldn't be orange via Sudoku, so this cannot be orange. It would take away both orange options in this box, and one of these has to be orange. Okay. So, so the next thing I'm going to tell you is this. We know that orange is in one of two positions in this box. Only in one of two positions. It has to be in this column of this box. It cannot be here, which means this cannot be orange, which means we get to place an orange actually. And then because of that, we get to place a few oranges. And that will force an orange to be somewhere either here or here. Okay, in this box, two positions for an orange digit. And this one's not orange. That's beautiful. If this was orange, again, it eliminates both of those options. This is not the orange digit, and this therefore is. Which means this is not the orange digit by Knight's Move, so this is orange. And that is going to almost do oranges. Man, this puzzle's really moving now. Ah, look at that. Where do you put an orange in box, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, in the middle. Only one spot. So then this is not orange, and this is not orange. I love this puzzle. I love this puzzle, because this can't be orange for the same reason we already talked about. If this is orange, you can't put an orange in this box or this box. So in this box here, in box 9, that can't be orange, that can't be orange. Now this can't. There's only one spot you can put an orange. It's there. And that allows us to place a purple. Whoops, come back. That allows us to place, actually, a great deal of purples. That allows us to finish purples. And that allows us to, I think we can finish, we can finish orange now too. So let us pencil mark our oranges, which we know is not 9 anymore, but we'll get to that in a minute. And let's pencil mark our purples, which are 6, 7, 8. Oops, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay, great. This is awesome. What a great puzzle this is. Okay, so now this is going to be the next spot because now we're trying to figure out where to put tans, right? We need to put tans and browns everywhere. You can't put a tan beside a yellow. So this is brown and it'll be our first digit, which will be a 5. And this is 10. And now, is that going to start really moving things? Yeah, we're going to get another 5. What is then this? Oh, green. Well, that's powerful. This is no longer green, nor is this, which means this is green, which means this is not yellow, which means this is yellow. Therefore, this is not yellow, this is not green, this is not yellow, this is not green. Therefore, this is not green, this is not yellow. Oops. And now this cannot be yellow because it would be a 5 pair we're not allowed to have. This is therefore 10. This is going to be brown 5. This is going to be, what do we need here? We need a 5 somewhere. Not there via anti-knight. So this is, what color am I missing here? Oh, tan, I'm missing tan. So that's tan. And then this is 5. And then this is going to be not 5. So this is going to be 5. So this is going to be 5. This is going to be tan. This is going to be tan. So this is going to be that. This is going to be like that. This is now going to be like that. And this will be like that. And the puzzle is basically solved. Now we just have to do a little bit of math. Don't we? Oh, I love these puzzles. Okay, this digit here, orange, it can't be 9 anymore, can it? Because remember, this digit sums to whatever these two digits are. So, well, first of all, let's mark everything in. Let's mark our yellows. Let's mark our, put our 5s in. Let's mark our greens. Okay, everything's marked in. Oops. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you, this digit here, we'll start by color now. This digit here, not a 9. For the same reason, it just can't be, right? This cannot be a 9. So neither of these can be 9, which means yellows, look, if tan can't be 9, yellow can't be 1. If orange can't be 9, green can't be 1. And the second that neither of those can be 1, neither of them are 4 either, are they? And they're now therefore a 2-3 pair, which means blue and pink are 1-4 pairs. Purples and those are now 6s and 9s. Oops. And these ones here are 7s and 8s. And now the puzzle is going to solve itself, isn't it? Because look, we need this to just be 9 because it just has to be. This has to be 8, 1. This has to be 7 and 2. So oranges, wherever they are 7s. No, they're 8s, sorry. These ones here are 7s. These are 2s. These are 1s. These have been 3s. These will be 4s. These will be 6s. And I guess these are 9s. And did I not solve the puzzle? What if I made a mistake? Oh, I have 2 5s here. Uh-oh. What's going on? What is going on? Damn, I thought this was going to be a win. The math is all right. I feel like that has to be right. It just has to be the placements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see anything wrong with that. Nor that. So it's the trouble is this 5 now. Huh. Oh, I have 2 5s in this box. How did that happen? This is not a 5. What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're supposed to be a 7. You little devil. You're a 7. So you're not a 7. What are you? Uh-oh. Boy, I've messed it up now. Yeah, I've really messed this up. I went too fast when I was filling in these 5s and 7s. Let's just backtrack a whole bunch. Okay. So this digit here is supposed to be like that, which means this is supposed to be like that. This is supposed to be like that. This is supposed to be like that. Okay. I think it was just a stupid error in the pencil mark running too fast. So again, we know that this is 9. We know that this is 1. We know that this is 4. We know that this is 6. We're gonna know that this is 8. Therefore, this is 7. This is 2. This is 3. Okay, good. Yes, I thought so. Okay, you solved the puzzle. The solution's correct. 30 minutes, 25 seconds. 182 people have solved this in 8.6 hours. I like this puzzle a lot, even though I went too fast at the end there. I got too excited, carried away. Let's just finish the coloring here. Absolutely beautiful. Florian, excellent puzzle. I love these puzzles so much. I hope everyone gives this one a try. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.